Today, about 1 in 5 Americans is living with a disability. Over 50 million people, including many of our friends and neighbors, teachers and co-workers, heroes and leaders. 20 years ago, the Americans with Disabilities Act guaranteed every person the right to live, work, and participate fully in the American experience. We've come a long way since then, and we are committed to making even more progress in the years ahead. Visit disability.gov to see how you can help.
All right, good afternoon, everybody looking out there in internet television land. We're here. I'm back. I'm live. New show that we're doing, a continuation of the live show, which is an in-studio show. This isn't the live show because we're on location, so we're going to call this show the Front Page News. And why do we call it the Front Page News? Because we take headlines directly from the newspaper and we talk about them. We have a couple of things that we're going to talk about, and I'm going to introduce my friend over here, my friend named Eddie. He's actually doing the show with me this week. You know, the other guy, don't even get me started about that. We'll talk about that later. But we're here and we're live. We're going to give you contact information. If you wish to contact us, you can do so. You can contact station at phillyinternetradio.com. That's station at phillyinternetradio.com. Today we're broadcasting, well, recorded live from New York City. We're in Central Park right here, and we're taping on this beautiful Thursday afternoon, right? Beautiful Thursday afternoon. So, all right, let me have my co-host introduce himself.
All right. My name is Eddie. I'm Gerald's friend. We both work at Sugar House Casino, and it's a pleasure for me to be here today at New York City, especially in Central Park with this beautiful weather. And it's a pleasure, you know, to have this show going on here live.
I hear you kind of got like a little accent on you, right? So you're not from here, are you? You're not from New York, are you?
Nah, I'm not from America at all. I'm from Albania, Europe. I've been in the state only for 2.5 years. And so far, it's good, you know, I like it. Yeah, that's it.
So you're going to make this your home eventually, huh?
Yeah, I'm planning to stay here for a while, at least, let's say, more than 5 or 6 years. So, we'll see.
Now, Eddie and I, we became friends because we both work together at the casino that I mentioned over at the Sugar House down in Philadelphia, and he's a technician over there, and he's real good. He knows his stuff and all that. So, hey, I wanted to get him involved with, you know, what we're doing. So the first thing we're going to talk about today, the first topic that was in the news, I don't know if you've seen this in the news, but apparently an Orange County GOP official, right? I think she's like a councilman or a senator or something, sent an email with President Barack Obama pictured on the head of a baby chimpanzee. So that's
crazy, man. You know?
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's
now,
so offensive, I think. You know?
Now, the funny thing is that she said that she meant no harm by it. She meant no harm by sending out the email. And, you know, we're going to try to flash a picture of that on the screen right now just to show you, you know, exactly what that is while we're talking.
I'm sure people have seen that picture already on the internet. I mean, it looks funny though, you know, but that's offensive anyway.
Yeah, but come on. And it's funny. She said she didn't mean any harm. She didn't mean any intent. What do you think would happen if you put basically a black man's body on a chimpanzee? I mean, what do you think could come of that? I mean, nothing good's gonna come of that. I mean, geez. I mean, what do you think about that?
Right. That's totally insane, man. That's so, you know, I think it's racist, you know. That
racist and insensitive, to be perfect. And apparently this Marilyn Davenport, she's one of those Tea Party activists, and the cartoon has a caption under it that says, "Now you know why no birth certificate." And she said she didn't know that it was going to be offensive. I don't understand that one.
Well, I read that she apologized already about that, you know, and she is sorry. And she, as a Christian, she want to, you know, she said she is not perfect, you know, and she want to live a Christian life. And, you know, she said, I will never repeat this error again. You know?
Yeah, we would hope not. What's she going to do, like draw his picture on head of a gorilla next? I mean, what? I mean, geez. Just like that reminds me of that cartoon that was that they had posted a couple of years back. I think when Barack Obama was actually running, where no, this is after he got in office, and they published a cartoon after remember the monkey that killed the lady?
Right.
And they posted a picture of Barack Obama as the monkey, and they shot him.
Yeah, yeah. I remember.
and
I'm gonna bring you another point. You remind me this. When first Barack Obama got elected, all the other countries, presidents and leaders, wish him, good luck in his new job and, congratulate him for the new position. You know what happened with the Prime Minister of Italy, Silvio Berlusconi?
what?
He called and he said that this guy got a lot of sunshine. He got too much tan. That was so fancy.
Yeah.
I know the Prime Minister of Italy. Is such an asshole. I say.
Jeez. Okay. Bleep. Nah, this can't wait. We don't have to bleep anything. All right. That was the first story that we want to talk about, and we want your opinion about that. Of course, you can email me, station@phillyinternetradio.com. That's station@phillyinternetradio.com. We're going to take a small break right here. We're going to take a little minute, and we're going to show you some of the scenery around here, and we'll be right back on the Front Page News.
There's a monster in my bathtub.
For a child with asthma, monsters are everywhere.
There's one on the couch. There's a monster on my bed. Please make the monsters go away.
Learn more at noattacks.org.
All right, welcome back. You are checking out the Front Page News right here, live from Central Park in New York City. This is myself, Gerald, and of course,
Eddie.
my homie Eddie right here. We were checking out the headlines actually just today, and one of the headlines we seen was about Donald Trump running for president of the United States. I know it sounds like a joke, but he's actually trying to make a run for the U.S. presidency. I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know if it's like a publicity ploy or what's going on.
He's serious about that. I seen it on a late night show, and he's seriously considering about running for president. And he really want to do that. I mean, he's a smart guy. He got a business mind, and maybe want to change things for America if he gets elected.
Okay. Now, what is he running as? A Democrat or a Republican?
I'm not sure about that. I think it's gonna be a Democrat.
Democrat? Really? Oh, okay.
You might wanna.
No. It doesn't matter. But hey, yeah, I don't know. But Trump was one of those birthers that talk about they want to see Obama's birth certificate and all that, because they're swearing that he's not a legal U.S. citizen because of his ancestry being from Kenya and all of that. They're saying that he's, if it's not one thing, it's another. They're saying that he's a Muslim. They're saying he's anti-American. They're saying all this other stuff, that he wasn't even born here, and that he's.
Even Trump is saying that?
Yeah, he's one of the main ones now.
Damn.
That's actually coming out saying that, Obama, he's not from this country, and they should throw him out and all this other kind of stuff. Yeah, this is like the Obama show today, I guess. We talk about the chimpanzee picture now. We're talking about Donald Trump trying to get him out of office. So, hey, let's see what happens, though. I mean, he is a businessman.
He got a lot of money, he got a business mind, and he got a lot of connections. But we'll see if he got, let's say, the balls to run this country.
He what?
If he got the balls to run the country.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, seriously. All right, another headline is about the nuclear power plant over there. That's just horrible. Over in Japan, over at Fukushima.
Right, and I was checking the news, and they were saying it's gonna take for about 6 to 9 months to completely be, the radioactive area to go away, and people feel secure.
6 to 8 months.
6 to 9 months, yeah.
Well, radiation stays in the atmosphere for years and in the ground and all that.
It's still in Hiroshima and Nagasaki. It's still up
exactly. Well,
atomic bombs.
One of the main things is when the government lied to the people, and they originally said that it wasn't that bad, and then I guess somebody came out of the nuclear power plant glowing. So they were like, oh, well, yeah, it's a number 7 now. Yeah, we kind of got to increase it. He came in with a third arm and shit. So, right. I don't know, maybe then they actually finally increased it. So,
Well, they don't want to spread panic to the people, so that's why they try to keep it.
It's a nuclear power plant. Of course, there's going to be a certain amount of panic. I'd rather have a panic.
Right.
Than have the freaking thing blow up, I don't know. Anyway, one of the things I was asking Eddie when we first started, you know, about his background and all that, and I wanted to talk about my background real quick before we get on with the next story, which I got right here. Myself, I started out in broadcasting about, what, like 13, 14 years ago. Done television, done radio with the infamous WSKR 97.7 in West Philadelphia. Also was with WPEB, as well as a couple of other small stations in the area. That's where I get the internet. That's where I get the experience to do internet radio. And also, I used to work with Channel 35, WIBE over here. Also used to work with Channel 48. And these are my homies over there, over at Urban Expressions. I used to work with Ed Box, Shelly Shell, Sco. Them's my homies, man. I miss them. I don't know what happened to Ed Box. I guess he went down to Baltimore, you know, after his mom said sold Channel 48 or what. But then after that, I went and worked over at Suburban Cable. I worked at Tri-State Media as a cameraman. And I had a show that I did with the other host that was on here last week, Superstar Jackson, where we did a show called Magazine Showcase, and we did that for about 4 years. And I was the editor, cameraman, and I did basically what I'm doing now. So that's where my experience is in television, both television and radio. So what it is I'm doing this on my own. I kind of got tired of working with people. Like, you get the job and then they shut down or they sell a place or so forth, and then that leaves you out. So basically, I'm doing this on my own. And I got my homie here. He's gonna help me out. We got some other people coming along. You know, some more people. I'm gonna get involved. You know, with the casino that I work at. Some people that actually, have radio and television experience like myself. He has a technical experience, which, you know, he's perfect. So, you know, I just wanted to, you know, give you a little bit about my background. Yeah. So what's the story right here about?
All right, we see the story here about a school bus driver which is charged with DUI while heading to work. So actually what has happened is, like, she woke up 6 o'clock in the morning and started drinking a bottle of Jack Daniels and is going to drive the children's school bus.
So so she woke up in the morning and brushed her teeth with a bottle of Jack, huh?
A bottle of Jack, yeah, that's what she basically did.
Like, what's over there?
I mean, look at her picture, you know, she looks like she's a drunker, you know,
Well, she's a 46-year-old lane trip. They pulled her over for being drunk while she headed to work on April the 15th. And here's the interesting part about that. Is that she was so drunk. How drunk was she, right? She was so drunk. Now, this is where we're reading off of here. She was so drunk, they said she was 3 times above the legal limit, and that she blew a .008. Yeah, she blew a .008.
No, that's a limit on
Yeah,
Florida.
the legal limit.
She blew at .252.
Yeah. And also she blew a .225, and I guess then the officer. So she got locked up. Anyway, that was. No, I just found that like a little interesting.
I mean,
you know.
How can you like start drinking so early in the morning, and when you know you're gonna drive not your own car, but you're gonna drive, like, let's say 20, 30 children in that bus, you know, that's insane.
Okay, kids, sit back.
Be careful.
We'll be to school in 15 minutes. Then the bus driver's like throwing up on the, I don't know, that's just not a good situation. So I guess she's gonna probably lose her license, she lost her job, everything. So the message is, if you're driving a bunch of children on a school bus, you might want to wait till you drink. You might want to wait till after you get off. I know some of the kids can be pains in the asses, but, you know, hey, there's probably a better way of dealing with that. Right. So, I don't know. What do you think about that story? Give us an email right now. Station@phillyinternetradio.com. Station@phillyinternetradio.com. We're going to go for another break, and we have like maybe 1 or 2 more stories to talk about. This is like